hi there. Welcome. It's time for a draft with Nelly. 7 in the queue already. It's a Brothers War draft here, and looks like we are getting into it. Excellent. Ooh, opportunity at Feldon. I haven't played Feldon yet. I do like red quite a bit in this format. There's this Symmetry Matrix too. There's this and another 4 mana uncommon artifact. This one draws cards and the other one makes Power Stones. And I've never played with either of them. I'm trying to figure out what the setup is and whether the payoff is worth. I've noticed that like not a ton of creatures in this format have the same power toughness, although there's a few in this pack. Like not none. There's still 2/2s and 3/3s and 1/1s and whatnot, but there's just a lot of creatures that have stats that don't go well with this. So first pick here, the Spider's good. I feel like Feldon is also very good. I wouldn't hate the Energy Refractor first. Epic Confrontation is definitely playable. I think we want to try this Feldon. It can lead to you getting milled out if your opponent like fireballs it with Mishra's targeted damage spell. I like Heat of the City too, and this Spider. The Spider's very good. We'll try this Haste Bear. See how it goes. Being red in this format has been pretty solid. Okay, a Forge, an Iconoclast, Disenchant, Shoot Down, Big Boy, a couple of good red filtering cards. I'm grabbing this Iconoclast for sure. Yeah. We love a little 1/1 engine. Now, I wonder if this works with the Symmetry Matrix. I can't remember if Symmetry Matrix says non-token creature. Whoa, a Quicksilver Amulet. That's neat. I don't even think this card is on Arena yet. That's so exciting. I play, sometimes, a Gladiator deck that cheats big creatures into play, so this is another Elvish Piper for me. So that's exciting. I don't know if I need to take it right now. Also, Stasis Coffin. Nice. This is a good card. If it was a soldier, yeah. The rock is also good. I'm gonna take this flash flyer. Is it 2 drops? Comfortable place for Nelly to be drafting. Oh, can't name the deck yet, I guess. Gotta wait till I finish drafting it. From the art, Feldon looks like a blue mage, doesn't he? Yeah, it's just he's in a room that's mostly blue. There's the cane. He's got the staff. That's the iconic Feldon's cane from the first Antiquities set. Okay, Burnished Art's always good. Same with Giant Cinder Maw. Whirling Strike's playable for sure. This removal spell's good. I don't love this Archaeologist. It's only okay. This green creature's also quite good, actually. It's worth noting. So it's between Weakstone Subjugation and Giant Cinder Maw. As a non-creature spell, this does activate Iconoclast. I'm just wondering if this is worth, if getting the trample creature with the great stats is worth passing this. No, I think where the direction we're going so far, I think we want this more. Ashnod's Altar. Ooh, a Falagi Vanguard. That's tempting too. Those green cards are okay. This is a soldier, yeah. There's a 2-mana 3/1 we could take. This card drawing robot. The flyer's okay, or we could dabble in white for soldiers. We do have like one of the soldier lords essentially, and these two are friends. I've had jeskai soldiers before, and I think we did get to 7 wins last time we drafted. I think we're gonna risk it. We also might end up cutting blue and just be Boros soldiers, and that's not the end of the world. Okay, another decent soldier, another subjugation. The refractor is not the best way for this deck to fix its mana, but is a way to fix your mana. And it's definitely a playable card. Just trying to decide if it's worth passing a subjugation. Yeah, I think so. This pick, I'm looking forward to learning whether or not this pick in this situation is something I will later regret or look back to regret. Okay, piles of soldiers versus people that care about soldiers versus removal spells. We have 0 3-drops. But I wonder if this is still worth. I think if we can keep the white to a splash, or at least keep one of the colors to a splash, that would be better. Just trying to decide whether I don't love the repost in an aggressive deck, but I do love Machine Over Matter. I think Machine Over Matter may be a slightly higher pick than Conscripted Infantry just for where we're at right now. Oh, another subjugation. There's a lot of subjugations. Now, of the 3 drops, this one's more important, I think. But it is in the splash color. It's possible that we end up being blue-white splashing red instead of red-blue splashing white. Okay, here's that Symmetry Matrix. It doesn't say non-token. So every time a 1/1 comes out, you can pay an extra mana to draw a card. There's also a Refractor in this pack, a couple of decent tricks, and another one of these 3/1s that we appear to be allergic to. I'm going to keep fixing my mana. And I'm going to keep fixing my mana. Oh, wow. Options. Well, if we hit an Elsewhere Flask, one of these is good. Honestly, I would play any of these in this deck, so... I guess... Arena wants me to take their rare. I think I'll take this Flyer. Yeah, Whirling Strike is good. Having one Whirling Strike in a deck like this. Totally fine. Oh, nice, yeah. It felt like a pack where this was going to table. Ooh, the Soldier Land. And a third path Iconoclast, though. Do we think that the table would let us have this around the wheel? It just doesn't seem like a pack that's stuffed so tightly to the brim with incredible cards that the rare land would definitely table. Like, I think if we have totally pure drafters, they're taking this one for sure, these 2, this one for sure, that's 4. But then it starts to fall off. Like, if someone wants the boots, great. Defabricate's playable, so that's maybe up to 6 now. But, like, these green creatures versus just taking this rare land, I think someone's going to steal it from us. And this is a really good pickup for this deck, so... We'll pass the third path Iconoclast. It's okay. What is this weird 7-drop? Yeah, no, this is too sketchy against the kind of decks that we're going to play against. Elsewhere Flask is nice if we want to pick up a... it's honestly just better than the 3rd Energy Refractor. But I was going to say if we want to pick up Flow of Ideas or something. There's some cares about basic land types cards in the set. The Shatter is good, although we're in white, so we'd rather just be playing Disenchant. Because it's an instant. Yeah, we can take this Flask, though. Our mana is actually totally fine now, so that's great. Jeskai Soldiers, here we go. Scrapwork Cohort or Yoshin Medic? I think the Cohort, because we have the Vanguard. There's also a Mishra's Onslaught here. Ooh, Mass Production. Versus Urza. Power Stone Engineer. Recommission, also very good. I want Acacian Town. We've got a Flaggy Vanguard and an Acacian Town. Exciting. Could have another Weak Stone Subjugation or just this powerful Urza Looter. Take the Subjugation this time. Second Zephyr Sentinel versus second Machine Over Matter. I think we want second Zephyr Sentinel. There's that Flow of Knowledge I was talking about in case we want to include that. There's also another Yoshin Medic and a Sigil of Valor. This deck loves Sigil of Valor. Turn all of your little silly 1/1s into a +1/+1 when you're attacking with your flyer. Yum, yum. What else do we need for this deck? Like, some of those lightning bolts would be good. We have 2 pacifisms, or what do we call this? Dehydration, thirsts. 1 bounce spell, 1 mid-combat pump spell. Lots of cantrips. We have a lot of cantrips. This is a soldier. It's really just a 1/2 for 1, though. Like, these other abilities don't do a lot in draft. Non-basic lands don't usually pop up, and multicolored creatures are... Well, they're not totally unknown. Yeah, whatever. I'm taking it, but I don't want to play it. This was our pack. We could have this to fabricate if we want. Or we could just take a second conscripted. This is probably the safer pick. Or this boots. I don't hate the boots for this deck, actually. We put the boots on the Iconoclast or the Vanguard. Chain Dance Wheeler have one up. We'll just put this rare in our sideboard. It's fine. Help the collection a little bit. Mishra's Onslaught. Fun. Let's raise the ground on the sideboard. So we're at 20. This is 22. Do we need a dig site? We should have taken that other card. We should have taken the boots. Wow, both of these tabling. Okay, we're not fighting over the archetype too much with the other drafters. A third Zephyr Sentinel or Combat Thresher. The Stone Seeker and the Star are both good as well. And then the Wing Commando. So it's kind of between these two blue flyers or this 3-mana 1/1 double strike that draws a card. This card unfortunately isn't exactly where we're going, so now it's between the two flyers. And we are a decent prowess deck, but I think just having the flash, like, you know, the potential to use this as a trick as well as a cheap flyer is a little better. Do we have any ETB synergies to exploit here? Just this, I think, and this, kind of. So both these 4-drops care about you having Zephyr Sentinels. I don't know if we have anyone that yet that, like, is a soldier that draws a card when ETBs. That'd be incredible. Ooh, a Metamorph, though. That's something that gels well with Zephyr Sentinel. There's also a big flyer. Oh, this really good soldier for the soldiers deck. And a lightning bolt. Or the big soldier. So, yeah, we have 4 favorites here. The deck does have a lot of 2-drops. But, I mean, one of them is Rock Hunter, one of them is Whirling Strike. There's 3 cantrips. We can maybe change that. I think it's... Yeah, I think we can drop the Paratrooper. The Elite I like. I think maybe we need the Explosion more than anything else. This is just like what this deck needs the most. Okay, Airlift Chaplain, Survivors, Scrapwork Rager, and then this thing again. This card's just very solid. It's not a soldier, it's a cleric, but it's very solid. There's also an Evolving Wilds, which, you know, every time you can help your mana for free, it's good. I like Combat Thresher for the deck a lot too, but yeah, I think it's worth just taking the wilds here. A Swift Spear, a Disenchant, Phalanx Vanguard. That's about it. It's me. Hi. Okay, there's the Dragon Engine. We've got the Mutt. Cliff Stomper. It's not quite the deck for you. Another Lightning Bolt or a Warlord's Elite. How many creatures do we have right now? 14? 15-ish? Yeah, I think we might just, like, cut just this rock and then I'm playing 16 lands. Do we want a Dragon Engine more or a Lightning Bolt? I think we want the Lightning Bolt more for this deck. Or this thing. Now, we do have a bunch of Power Stones in our deck now, so we could keep that in mind. Okay, a 4-mana 2/3 that jumps our creatures whenever artifacts enter the battlefield. And we have quite a few artifacts. 3, you know, 4, 5, 6, 7. Might be a couple other Power Stones here somewhere. Maybe not 8, maybe. So that 4-drop is a consideration. Would we play a 3rd Energy Refractor? I don't think so. This Mana Rock, maybe? No, I just want to put this in our sideboard. Did we get it? We didn't get it. Maybe we did. We did get it. Brushland. Supply Drop. Flow of Knowledge. Hero of the Dunes. This is a great pack. I wish we saw this one earlier. I don't know that we're going to go so far as to play Hero of the Dunes, even though it'd be great in our deck, but we're stretched so far in mana already. Similarly, yeah, Flow of Knowledge, I just don't know if is what we need for this deck. I'll take the Urza, but again, I don't think we're playing it. We already have to make a couple cuts here. We don't have a Lord, really, for this soldier. But we do have a Sigil of Valor. But the Mutt's probably still better for what we're doing. Oh, wait, the Warlord's lead. That's actually going to make the cut. Nice. Third Conscripted Infantry? I don't think so. Oh, Phalanx Vanguard. Second Warlord's lead. Nobody likes these people, hey? We have a lot of cuts to make, but let's get into it. That draft was fun. I had a good time with that draft portion. Whenever you're 3 or more colors, it gets a lot harder to kind of run the razor over the deck, right? So I don't think we need this rock, but the mass production's pretty great because we have this Vanguard. Although maybe Mishra's Onslaught just does what we're wanting more. I could see cutting one of these Conscripted Infantry since we got these Warlords. The Vanguard I like a lot. I don't know that we need Rock Hunter. But probably all 3 of these cantripping rocks with the Iconoclast and the 3-color mana base. That's going to be correct. We have to cut 4 cards, though. I'm not sure how good our Monastery Swiftspear is. We have right now 11, but we're gonna well, we'll end up with 10 of these things that pump it. I do like that it has haste. Yeah, can we drop the second one of these? These cards are pretty weird. And then we're only gonna get to play one of these. And I think including this is probably right. Artifact creatures or lands, hey? Yeah. Good. Yeah, I don't miss anything up here. I really like the one bounce spell. I think I might cut one of these. And I don't know if we're cutting one of these too. Between these two, I think this is a bit better. Oh, right. We can cut a land as well because we're playing 3 rocks and our curve stops at 4. Are we okay cutting a land and not playing this? Who else does a combo with besides Flaggy Vanguard? We don't have another Lord. Like, it sort of combos with this. Makes these cheaper, obviously, but everything in the deck does. Yeah, and we already have this thing. I mean, Monastery Swiftspear likes it a bit. Perfect. This is my second time drafting this. Okay. Thanks so much for watching my draft video. And tune into my Twitch channel to watch the games. All right. Have a great one.